Okay. First test I'm gonna do is testing his heart rate, and I'm gonna do this by keeping time on my watch here, and feeling for his pulse on his radial artery here on his wrist. So I'm gonna watch the time and feel for the number of beats. I'm gonna go to 15 seconds and then multiply that by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. That was 15 beats in 15 seconds, so that would mean his heart rate is 60 beats per minute. Next test I'm going to do is test his breathing. And I'm going to do the same thing, keeping time on my watch. I'm going to watch his chest to see it rise and fall. But I'm going to distract him by pretending like I'm still taking his pulse here. But I'm going to be watching his chest instead of counting the beats. Again, I'm going to do it for 15 seconds and count the number of breaths I see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5 breaths in 15 seconds. 5 times 4, that's going to be 20 breaths per minute. The final test I'm going to perform is the Pearl test. I'm just going to test his eyes, make sure everything's okay with that. So the first step is to check his pupils, make sure everything's okay there, looking good. No irregular shapes or anything like that. They're equal, they're the same size, same dilation. They're reactive to the light, and so to test that, we're gonna turn on a flashlight. I'm gonna have him cover both his eyes, keeping his eyes open beneath his hands, and I'm gonna have him pull one hand away, and I'm gonna watch his pupil dilate as the light shines into it. So move this hand. Okay, put it back. And now move this hand. Okay. And when that happened, when the light hit his eyes, his pupils dilated and got smaller to allow less light to get in. And finally, I'm going to check tracking to make sure that the bones in his face here are still intact. I'm going to do this by putting my finger about a foot away from his nose here, keeping his head still. I'm going to move my finger to the sides, up and down. And what I'm looking for here is for his eyes to move together and in a smooth, fluid motion.